mean, assume the process is processing at this point because it seems like it's working for the most part. I haven't had difficulties. But hello, everyone, on Facebook. We are live with our final nine tribal council. I am going to go ahead and start with Peter tonight. Peter, congratulations on winning your first individual immunity. Walk me through it. How does it feel knowing you won immunity tonight? You're in the final eight.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels good. I think this is my first immunity win ever with ping pong balls and red solo cups. So it's only taken about 10 months, but I finally got it. So there we go. Woohoo! Um, Otherwise, I mean, yeah, I mean, from what I found, final nine and final eight typically defines the game. So it feels good to be immune tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm having a problem with the Zoom. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
fine. I'm just saying, apparently you can't win fire making with balls and cups either. I had no, I'm just throwing shit at you, but I am gonna go move over to, let's see, Cyrus. Let me know how like everything's been going. We had a few days of merge now, and even before that, we had a one beach twist essentially. So y'all been able to talk for a lot of time. Do you think that's really changing up the dynamics of this game? Because y'all have been able to build relationships.
I think that from just us getting to know and be social with everyone, even if it was just for like one twist specifically, can change and benefit somebody's game for the better or for worse. And I always see it like as it's going to be like an opportunity for somebody's game to be better and to have more doors opening for them, and that can work out in their favor. So I feel like that now that because of the beach twist, and now that we've merged, I definitely see that there's a more plethora of opportunities that can be benefited for each of us at one point or another.
Fair enough. Very good point. Thank you. So move over to Travis. So Travis, at our last tribal council, we saw that Meg went out by a vote of 5-4, which is a very close vote. We typically don't see many unanimous. We typically don't see any very close merge votes. Do you think that's speaking to how this game's going to be? A lot of close votes.
Um, no, because I don't think tonight is going to be a close vote. I think votes are going to be all over the place tonight because I've heard like 5 or 6 names tonight. Like literally somebody will come to me and tell me a name, and then the name that they told me will come to me and tell me a different name. And then that person will come to me and be like, well, I heard this name instead, or this person's saying this person's saying that. So like I still don't even know what I'm gonna do. So I'm just kind of hoping that this tribal's a little bit more of a little bit more of an eye opener, and kind of gives me an inkling of where the vote might potentially go.
5 or 6 names. Travis laid it out there. By a show of hands, who's heard their name tonight? Interesting. Wow.
Let me just
There is
ask Ashley a question, but is your water bottle a dick?
It took 3 days for someone to notice. Yes, Cyrus.
I didn't even notice either until she pointed out her confessional. She asked us that I didn't even notice.
Cyrus, you're the first one to notice.
Score.
So Brienne, with that being said, it seems like the game is really opening up. Does that make it a lot of more exciting, or does it make it nerve-wracking at the same time? It can be a double-edged sword. Like this is what we waited for, but at the same time, who knows where the vote's gonna go?
For me, this being my first online game, it's really exciting in general. Any part of it is exciting. But I mean, of course, it all comes with nerves and being nervous about what's to come as you get to the end. So I think a little bit of both.
So Kat, she brings up that term, the end, getting to the end. You have to get there, but are people starting to think about who they want to see at the end of the game? Because you may want to be with people that you trust, but at the same time, we all want to win.
Yes. Wait, what's the question?
So like, are people starting to think about like
Oh,
getting to the
okay.
end and stuff like that for all that stuff?
I'm sure they are. I think that most people at some point after merge start trying to think about that option. If if not, people are crazy, I guess. But I'm assuming that most people have thought about it at least a little bit at some point or not. I don't know.
And just to go off to the end, we're Jester. We are in a musical org here. Every musical has a lead, what we call lead role. It's the person who has, like the how do I put
In
it?
trouble
Like
hearing you.
okay, was that?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, okay. I said Jester. This question for Jester. Can you hear me? But like Jester, so like I said, it's a lead role. That person is the one who is the best singer potentially, or the one who can sing the part the best. Where do you think you fall in this musical? Are you like the lead role? Or do you think you're on the stage crew? Like, walk me through. Like, where are you in this whole process of this cast that we have essentially?
I would think I'm an audience on this theater musical or whatever. Because I get to listen, I get to like see where people heads at, I get to see where people might not like me or might like me. Just I think I'm an audience. It's what I'm ex spectating for, I would say.
Fair enough. And with that, so Eric, we are seeing at this point the game shaping up. At the same time, you have to think about each vote of who you want to go with, but then there's also advantages that can be flying out there. Is it starting to get a little worrisome that nothing has been played yet?
Um, a little, but at the same time, there's only been so many trips to Ghost Island. We don't know if like a majority of people are picking blank spaces, and for those of us that have done a battle with a host, you guys are really formidable opponents. So I would also not be surprised if nobody has shit because we can't beat you.
Fair enough. That was the fun of the twist. We didn't want to make it easy for y'all. With that being said, so Alex, we are looking at this kind of in a sense that we're forming this kind of going down and down and down. They think it's making the votes more important, or think they become kind of easier as we get through them?
Okay. First off, actually, I did notice the cup yesterday, but I was talking to Jen about it. She said, don't bring it up unless somebody else brings it up. But I did notice that yesterday, during the challenge. I couldn't help but notice that on the table, like, okay, that's interesting. but um, but um, but yeah, the way that the votes are going now, things are constantly changing. The dynamic is constantly changing. You never know where it's going to go from one moment to the next, and all you can do is just see where it goes, and if you have a plan and stick with it, if you think you got the numbers to vote someone out, good. But if something gets blindsided by you, like moments before, you can literally change your vote in the last second. But I personally, there are people I would like to see at the end with. But I just don't know where things are going to go. I'm just taking it each day, each trouble, one trouble at a time.
Fair enough. Very good points there. So Ashley, that leaves me with you. How's the cup, by the way? I have to ask now that it's in the open.
Full of beer.
Love that. But with that being said, we are kind of, and like the stage of the game is wrapping it up. How, if you had to explain the merge so far in like one word or a sentence, what would it be and why?
Chaotic.
Crazy.
Do you want to say why?
Yeah.
You can if you. Is that
Why? Everyone's all over the place. I feel like there's not been lines drawn. They're there, but the water keeps going over the sand. Yeah, I don't know. Chaotic is the first word that comes to mind.
love that. And let's do a few like fun questions now for everybody. On a scale of the one to, or because some people are on the phones, from show me with your hands. On a scale of 1 to 5, who's nervous that it can, how nervous are you that it could be you tonight? Let's see. Okay. Who here thinks the vote will go their way tonight? Okay. Who thinks that not that they are, but they are connected to the most powerful player in this game right now? Just raise your hand for that one. Interesting. With that being any said, does anyone have anything like that before I go ahead and ask for pre-vote advantages? Blank stares. If anybody has a pre-vote advantage, you'd like to play it, now's your time to do so. All right. I'm gonna go one by one just to do quicker. We'll start with Travis. All right, Brienne, while I'm getting that. Kat, go ahead. And then we'll Jester and Eric both go. Ashley. Alex.
Yes.
And just bump your votes for me if you can. And Cyrus. Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Oh, Peter. Peter. Yes, Peter, go vote. Sorry. You already sent it. Thank you. All right, how about the votes? Give me a second tally. All right, I have the votes at this time. If anybody has a hidden immune idol or any post-vote advantages that they would like to play, now's your time to do so.
I think I'm gonna play my idol.
All right, go ahead and send it to Tribe Chat for me.
Just getting weird vibes from a lot of people, and I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Do you need me to bump it for you?
Yeah, if you would, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Found it.
You did? Okay, there you go. All right, can you send the other thing oh, did it only send that? You can send the other, I have it, so I'll just send it the second half of that. But yes, this is a hidden immunity. I can confirm this is Molly's authentic murder idol that is from our third season. Molly went out with 2 idols in her pocket, and this is what I can confirm, the murder idol. Any votes cast against Ashley tonight will not count. Let me just share it. As you can see, this is Molly's murder idol. And any votes cast against Ashley will not count tonight. Anybody else? All right. With that being said, I will read the votes. Person vote out of just a few seconds to say their goodbyes. And they'll head off to meet Megs and the jury. All right. First vote, Jester. That's 1 vote Jester. Next vote, Alex. That is 1 vote Jester, 1 vote Alex. Next vote, Jester. That is 2 votes Jester, 1 vote Alex. Next vote, Alex. We are tied again. 2 votes Jester, 2 votes Alex. Next vote, Jester. That is 3 votes Jester, 2 votes Alex. Next vote, Alex. We are tied again. 3 votes Jester, 3 votes Alex. Next vote, Alex. That is 4 votes Jester, 3 votes Alex. Next vote, and the seventh person voted out, and the second member jury is Alex. Alex, go ahead and say what you want to say.
I don't even know what to say right now because I'm angry. I'm hurt because I thought that the things were going different way. I've obviously been lied to by several people on here, and I feel like I've been backstabbed by people that I've been close to this entire game. So I'm going to remember these votes when it comes time for the end. I'm not happy. I feel betrayed. And I found out literally right before Tribal that my name was thrown out there by somebody that I thought was in alliance with. I am not happy at all. You know who you are. Good luck, guys.
With that being said, I just want to say, Alex, thank you so much for coming out and playing. We know you have not really played much, and I'm so happy that Jenny got you to play. Jenny, I'm happy that you joined us, and we are so looking excited to what you bring on the jury. But yeah, you're good to head off. Let's see. And y'all, the rest of y'all just stay on for 2 seconds if you don't mind. Well, congratulations. Y'all have made final 8. Y'all can enjoy your day off tomorrow. You do not have 48-hour challenge. Instead, we have a challenge Thursday night at 8 p.m. Sound good to everyone? Congratulations again. Y'all can head back.
Do we need supplies?
Nope.
Okay.
As far as I know, but Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure don't need anything.
Okay.